Hi everybody, happy Sunday. We have had a really fun week around here and I'm looking forward to showing you some of the things that we've done, so stay tuned. First of all, I hope everybody set their clocks forward an hour or you're going to run into some problems today if you're in a time zone that does that. So make sure your clock is set ahead. So this week has been a lot of fun for me. This time of year gets super busy, I know, for all of us, but so many cool things happen that I look forward to every year. So probably the first thing that you might be getting sick of hearing about is we got turkeys. We didn't have them last year, so I'm so glad that they're back. Let me show you. And this is like 4 days later, and they're doing really, really well. Here they are in the red glow of their brooder light. One thing I like about turkeys is they're so personable, at least the ones I've had have been. They're so cute, they come when you call them. My chickens do too, but I really enjoy turkeys. They're doing great. I moved all their food and water way down to the end. They're still eating and drinking. And of course, we had chicks hatch and more chicks hatch. Who can get tired of that, though? All right, they usually bunch up here at the front. These should be all the Brahmas. Here they come. Oh, uh-oh. Got a lot of them in here, huh? And get ready for this. All of my crying about trees, and we actually cut a tree down today. The first time we have ever done that. It was just needed to go, and I used the term we did this very loosely because I had very little to do with it besides maybe moving some wood afterwards, but I did actually get to learn how to use the chainsaw a little bit today. Isn't this hard to believe after all my crying about trees? But we finally took this pine tree down that's pretty much dead except for that little poof on the top so that I could plant something else back in that corner. And it came down very easily, thankfully. And last but not least, it seemed like I haven't been out doing a lot of hiking this winter, and I usually do. I guess I was just too cold. I don't know, but this week I actually got out 2 times, did some hiking with Lily. It was so nice to be back out in the state park that we really enjoy. I'm looking forward to showing you guys a new trail that I don't normally do, but it was great. So check this out. I want to show you what it's like to live in Northwest Indiana by Lake Michigan. Lily and I went ahead and came out to our local state park. It's been a while. So this is one of our fun trails called, well, it's what I call the Coyote Trail. Lots of different habitats here at Indiana Dunes State Park. So this one is just behind the beach. Go ahead, Lily. Definitely nice to be back up here after a long winter. And there's Lake Michigan in the background. Here we go, up over the top of a big dune. And we'll see the lake on the other side here. Can you see it in the video? Can you see Chicago over there? Northwest Indiana is awesome. Be nicer when I'm out there in my kayak though. It's a good place for Lily. It exhausts her. We might have a peaceful evening. Of course, when you come down, you have to go back up. Because one of the really cool things about this trail is it starts out like the desert, and there are prickly pears that grow up on that other part in the summer, just really like desertish. But then you kind of turn a corner and go over a dune, and you're in this big oak forest. It's really kind of neat, which is something really cool about the Dunes State Park is you'll just have these transitioning areas that are completely different from one another. Of course, she found a gross bone. At least it's not a whole deer leg this time. Sometimes you just need a break and a chance to get away from it all and do nothing but just walk. So I hope all of you take time this week to just do that very thing and get outside where there's no work, there's no chores, and just go enjoy nature and life. One thing I love about this new car of mine is it has a little compartment in the back, and those headrests on the seats come up so far that Lily can't breach it and get into the main part of the vehicle. Well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't so you don't miss any of my videos, and I will see you on Thursday with a thrifty tip. Have a great Sunday. Here is the spot where we took that tree out. It just looks so bald over here, but really all it was a trunk. It was pretty much just a tiny bit of pine tree at the very top. So we got it pretty close to the ground so that you can still mow over here. And now I just need to think about what I'm going to put back here in the corner. And this direction is the northwest, so we get pretty wicked winter winds out of the northwest. So I'm thinking probably some evergreens to block some wind over here. What do you guys think?